Again, YouTube, let's continue with our Dark Souls adventure. We are, well, we're in the Tomb of the Giants, but I've just gained access to the massive Black Knight's Great Axe, which I'm going to see if it's any good. It's ridiculously slow, but you know what? Sometimes ridiculously slow can work. Let's see if it's actually any good. Whew, okay. Let's see if really slow. See, it's got a jump attack. Jump attack is kind of all I need. Let's see how much damage the jump attack does, shall we? It does enough to almost kill you in one hit, and then that's the world's slowest attack ever. So let's stick a shield on for a bit. And okay, let's maybe get better with the axe first before we try taking everything else on with the axe. It's a very slow weapon, like a ridiculously slow weapon. Ooh, okay. So it's good, but ridiculously slow. Maybe we don't want slow all the time. Maybe we just want, you know, good. I can do this, guys. I can do this. So, double hand the axe, leap and attack, and then really slow. Okay, so it's really powerful, it's just really slow. Powerful I can deal with, slow I can deal with. Depending on whether... Whoa, okay. Let's change you to a proper shield. So the regular attack does basically nothing to you. And that attack can still hit me. The basic attack is powerful enough to stun lock you though, and that's good. I'll take a basic attack with a stun lock. Stun lock can be nice. Let's get out of this place, shall we, guys? Let's leave. It's only slow because you refuse to use attacks other than jump and heavy. Hell yeah. There are no other attacks than jump and heavy. I refuse to believe there are any other attacks that exist. There is jump, there is heavy attack. That is it. That's all you need. There are no other attacks. Whoa, pressed the wrong buttons there. There's jump attack and heavy attack, and that's all you need. Come on, stun lock, stun lock, stun lock, stun lock! No! Estus, Estus, Estus. Come on, stun lock. That'll do. Wait, how do you do a jump attack? You press forward and heavy attack at the same time. That's the... You know how kicking is forward and light attack? Well, jump attack is forward and heavy attacks. The heaviest attack you can do. If you press forward and light attack at exactly the same time, you'll kick. Or I'll try to. Like that. That's how you kick someone backwards. But if you press forward and heavy attack at the same time, you do a jumping attack. Then there's also rolling attacks, backstep and light attack. There's a charge with this axe, it seems. There's lots of different attacks you can do depending on the combination of moves that you do. There's rolling attack, rolling jumping, rolling stepping back. Absolutely freaking loads. Absolutely loads. Is this powerful enough to knock you guys back? Apparently it is. Annoyingly, the jumping attack on this is quicker than anything. No, I'm dead. Oh. The problem with this is I can't see anything. I need to be quicker. I need to be quicker because of the whole lack of light. If I change to... I'm going to switch back to my Zweihander just because I need to be a little bit quicker. Okay? Just a little bit. Not a lot, just a little bit. And I can get out of here and get some of those sweet, sweet souls and level up. See, the Zweihander is at least powerful enough to stun lock them, but not powerful enough to do anything else. Just run past them. Parries are the best attack. I'm actually very good at parrying when I can be bothered to parry. Thank you very much for following, by the way, Aklo. I appreciate the follow. It's very kind of you. Let's just run forward twice and see what can happen. Yep. See, I've hit you several times now with a heavy attack and you haven't died. This is why I like the great axe. I could just run past them if I knew where I was running to. If I knew where I was going, I would just run straight past them. The thing is, I've got no freaking clue where I'm going. However, apparently I can hold this out and run at the same time. Let's just run past them, shall we? Let's just see what happens when you run past all the giants and run away. I would just... Hey, there's my souls. Fantastic. I'm running away because I'd very much like to not be here anymore. And this is the place where I want to be? Yep. I think the archer's over here, isn't it? Well, I don't want to admit that that tactic worked, but it did. So, well done everyone else, I suppose. Good job, everybody. We solved the game. Prove this, Josh, and I will accept you as a good player. What? Prove that I can parry? Mate, you wait till we play Dark Souls 3. Okay? Dark Souls 3, I am the master of the parry. Not even kidding. Dark Souls 3, it's going to happen. You're going to see so many parries all the time. What is down here? I haven't been here yet, apparently, because there's an item there I haven't got. Roll, 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 roll. Roll, 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 roll. Roll, 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 roll. See, look at this. Look at how great I am. What's this? It's a large divine ember. I don't even care because I got the item. I got the ember. It's all I needed to get. I got the large divine ember. That was what I meant to do. That was the point of that run. Dark Souls 3 is the easiest to parry and that doesn't prove much. Scotty, you just can't let me have anything, can you, mate? You just can't let me have anything. You've got to say, oh, that's too easy. Everyone can parry in Dark Souls 3. Well, you know what? Fine. You know what, Scotty? If you've got Dark Souls 3 on PC, you and me, one-on-one, I will rip you apart with the Astora Greatsword. I will take you on, son. You and me, Dark Souls 3. Frantically saying, look how great I am as I die all the time. Hey, man, fake it till you make it, okay? If you're not as great as you think you are, just pretend you are, and eventually someone will think you are great. That is how I roll. If you're not that good, just pretend you are, and eventually someone will mistake you and think you actually are great. That is how I win things. Now, where the hell do I go from here? Like, seriously, where do I go? Is it over here? I've completely forgotten where I need to get to. Something just... Oh, Scotty, you said I'd be destroyed. Mate. Okay, it's on. You and me. It is on like Donkey Kong. Soon as this game is finished, you and me are taking on Dark Souls 3. Okay? Can this thing die, please? Because once that's died, I've got to take on this thing. And I've got to drink some esters to make sure I don't get ripped apart. Oh my god, you press the wrong buttons every freaking time. Okay, cool. Scotty, you and me, we're doing it. I think Dark Souls 3 has a decent... I've got a strange opinion. Dark Souls 1 starts better. Dark Souls 1 has the best start of the game. It's fantastic. Okay? But I think the second half of Dark Souls 1 is weaker. The second half of Dark Souls 1 is weaker. Dark Souls 3, however, remains consistently good all the way through. It's never as good as the start of Dark Souls 1. It never quite gets to that level. It never gets to the brilliance of number 1. But it does remain consistently good, whereas 1 falls down after the first half. And this isn't just my opinion. Weirdly, this is a fact that game developers have even spoken about. Because Dark Souls 1, the game we're playing right now, halfway through development, basically ran out of money. Like, they actually ran out of money and they ran out of development time, so they had to stop developing the game halfway through. Which is why, when you get to the Demon Ruins, it's just a huge big open area with lots of enemies that are cut and paste and put into the same place. It's just lots of demons. They ran out of time. They ran out of money. They ran out of, the ability to make the game as tight as the first half. They spent so long making the first half perfect that when they got to the second half, they kind of had to cut corners. And some of the corners they cut were, making the game as brilliant as it could have been. Thank God we aren't speaking about Dark Souls 2. Yep. Well, the Dark Souls series is actually quite strange. The official Dark Souls series goes like this. Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Crash Bandicoot, the Insane Trilogy, and then Cuphead. So the game kind of changed toward the end of it, because Crash Bandicoot and Cuphead didn't really follow the same styles as the rest of the Dark Souls games, but they were still great attempts at a Dark Souls feeling. Scotty says you like Dark Souls 2. That explains a lot, Scotty. Yep, it was Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne, Crash Bandicoot, and Cuphead. Scotty, the reason it gets hate is because Dark Souls games have never been about punishing you for being bad. They've always been about rewarding you for being good. Their difficulty doesn't change. They don't get that much harder. They have a set difficulty and they stay at it. Okay? The reason Dark Souls 2 sucks is because it punishes you if you aren't good at it straight away. You can't farm the enemies for ages because they eventually disappear. Was that a stab? Like a roll and a stab? Yeah, cool. If in Dark Souls 1 you keep farming an enemy again and again and again, the enemy will always respawn. Every time you rest at a bonfire, the enemy will always respawn. In Dark Souls 2, after you've farmed them a certain number of times, they stop respawning. That is not a mechanic that should happen. Enemies should not stop respawning, because if you keep farming them and keep dying and lose all your souls and they stop respawning, you then get stuck in a place where you cannot get better. You do not have access to those same souls. Every death in Dark Souls 1 feels fair, because it shows you, apart from in this invisible frickin' thing here, it shows you what's going to kill you, then it kills you. In Dark Souls 2, however, it doesn't always show you. Sometimes enemies will jump out of nowhere and die, and deaths feel cheap. Scott says it forced you to play it through and legitimately, but in Dark Souls a legitimate strategy was playing slow and getting better. That was a completely legitimate way to play the game, because you had to slowly improve your skills and level up. By saying to people, if you're not good enough you can't play the rest of this game, it locked a lot of people out of ever being able to advance, which was not what they wanted to do. It's not about being ultra difficult, it's about being ultra fair. And I just think that adding in mechanics that punished you for not being good straight away seems incredibly unfair. Now let's get the hell out of here, because I no longer... Dark Souls 3 was the easiest. I agree with that, Carmine. DS3 was definitely the easiest. Or was it the easiest because we've just played Dark Souls 1? By itself, as a game, DS3 was still tough. Let's not get that wrong. It's not the easiest. It was still a tough game. If you've not played any Dark Souls ever, they're all equally hard. But if you've finished 1, or you've finished 2, 3 is going to seem easy by comparison. For many people, Dark Souls 3 is their first experience of the game because it's newer, and I think it's got an easier... I think it's easier to get into. The first boss, Idux Gundyr, is fantastic. I think he's a very, very well-made boss. So 3 does have an easier learning curve. And 3 it has many more chances to not die. 1 is a flawed masterpiece. 2 is a game with too many errors to really be considered perfect. And 3, I think, it's the most casual of all the Dark Souls games. None of them are casual, but it is more casual. I think the hitboxes in 3 were fantastic. The hitboxes in Dark Souls 3 were so accurate. They were brilliant. They were really, really good. And I think we're finally out and away from the tomb. I think we're finally about to get back to the bonfire that I've been resting at for a while. Here we go, if I can run up here. And rest. Brilliant. We're not yet closer because there's a skeleton following me. But as soon as he's dead, and he's dead, I'll be able to rest at this bonfire. If I can rest at the bonfire, please. Let me rest. Why can't I rest? Because the skeleton's getting back up. Of course he is. Die. 3 times. Come on. Come on! And after you've died, please let me rest. I can't rest at the bonfire because the skeletons are going to keep freaking reanimating every time. And the fact that you keep reanimating is making it impossible for me to rest at the bonfire. Oh my god, I can't rest because you keep reanimating yourselves. Die, and then let me rest immediately. Come on, come on, come on. Do I have to kill you down the bottom of the steps and then run back up? Seriously. Do I have to kill you down here? If I have to kill you down here, I will do. If that's what it takes. Come down here then, stupid respawning skeleton. Let me kill you down here. And then once you're dead, I can run up the steps and rest at the bonfire. Oh my god, I can't even rest here. Seriously, I've got to take you all the way away from me before I can rest. That's just irritating. This is so annoying that I've got to take this guy all the way away from me before I can rest. That's just irritating. Come on, all the way back here. All the way back here, mate. Come on, guys. Okay, so die, then I run away from you, and after running away from you, I should, in theory, be able to rest at this bonfire without being followed because there's now no enemies near me. Yes, there we go. Can't level up yet, don't have the souls for it. Whew. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on 2,090 followers. How cool is that? We're close to the 2,100 mark, the next 100 milestone. The next big milestone is going to be 3,000 if we ever achieve that. I think we will if we just slowly keep playing and gaming the entire time. You know how much of a massive geek I am. Good, now leave the area. I'm going to, don't you worry. I am absolutely, definitely gone. I'm going to get out of here. If I can remember how. I think you just run up. Just go up as far as we can and as fast as we can. I'm only going to kill things if I need to get past them physically. Like, I'm not bothered about fighting and winning. I just want to get past stuff. If I can get past stuff, I'll be fine. See, that guy tried to parry me. Seriously. A skeleton tried to parry me. And it nearly succeeded. That's the irritating thing. The irritating thing is it nearly did parry me. Which way are we going? Which way are we going? Which way are we going? Okay, down here. Cool. I think I remember where we are now. Yes, I do. I do remember where we are. DS servers utilize DS2 dual wield. Yeah, that'd be cool. Right. This is where we were. Fantastic. There's a bonfire back there, but I'm not going to take it. I'm just going to run this way. And I think I'm going to try and run out as fast as I possibly can. And away. Yeah, I've heard that the DS2 did have some great builds for dual wielding. Because it was the one game to do it really well, wasn't it? Yep, get out my way, get out my way, get out my way. You can be blocked and then ignored. Ha! The exploding skulls pretty much killed you. A sip of Estus because I'm running. And now all I've got to do is get past the graveyard. Okay, so I'm out. I'm out in the open again. I'm back near the Firelink Shrine. I've got the ring that I needed. I've got the peculiar doll. I've got everything that I went in here to get. And now I can run. Oh my goodness, this is an intense game. Each Dark Souls is unique. That is true. Each Dark Souls game is an experience unto itself. I liked Dark Souls 3. I think it was a good game. Maybe not the Dark Soulsiest of all three of them, but definitely a good game. I'm trying to rest. Come on! Or have all the skelly-bobs followed me? Of course they followed me. There we go. Cool. I am resting. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. And now we can continue. I need to get back to the painted world of Ariamis. To get to the painted world of Ariamis, I need to get back to Anor Londo. Fastest way back to Anor Londo is the shortcut this way. I can just about remember all the shortcuts. DS3 catered too much to casuals. It catered to casuals in a way that Dark Souls did, but it definitely doesn't mean that it's easy. You know, you can say that, and I agree, saying that Dark Souls 3 is the easiest of the games, but that's like saying that, you know, one terrible thing is the least terrible of several terrible things. Yeah. It's still a great game. It's still an absolutely fantastic game. I love it very, very much. We're going to run back to and go as fast as we can to get back to Anor Londo. Do you need help at Sen's Funhouse? Nope, got all the way through Sen's Funhouse. I like how you call it Sen's Funhouse as well. Got all the way through Sen's Funhouse, not a problem. Because I've got the shortcut unlocked there, so I can just run straight back up. Then I can get back to Anor Londo and go and do this shortcut. Let's rest here to make sure this is the bonfire that I respawn at. I've already beaten the golem, mate. The iron golem wasn't that much of a problem, to be honest. The iron golem was actually alright. DS3 needs an option to scale difficulty to experienced players. I completed my first run. Scotty, that would be New Game Plus. That's exactly what that thing is. I will give you the ember, not a problem at all. You can have that. That's fine. Can you modify my equipment? No, you can't. Can you reinforce my weapons? Can you reinforce the Black Knight Great Axe? I need Twinkling Titanite, and I haven't got any. No, you might wink at me, Carmine, but I killed the Iron Golem properly. I didn't cheat it. I actually did properly kill it. I can equip... Can I equip the Silver Knight Spear yet? That's a question. I don't think I can yet. Silver Knight Spear requires... What does it require? 22 dexterity, and I'm still not there. I'm on 18. I'll get there slowly. No, I actually killed it properly. Properly legitimate. I kept rolling through its legs and just swinging at its... swinging at it while I was there. Thank you very much whoever just followed as well. B. Copus, thank you. Welcome to the party. We are playing... I'm on New Game 10 Plus and I've realised no difference. I have 4 characters with 300 hours each. Trust me, the difference is tiny. Scotty, there's a guy, a streamer called Ghostatius, who I think's on New Game 130. He just plays Dark Souls and finishes it almost every 2 days. He's fantastic as a streamer to watch. If you get a chance, I'll try and host him sometime. He's a really interesting guy. Very, very good at Dark Souls. Come on. Yep. Hit both of you. Oh my goodness. Be kind. Rewind. Both of you drop swords. Oh, okay. Or don't. That's fine too. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you very much, Steve Man Dude. Yep, for anyone who's watching, I am 27 today. Whoop whoop. Celebrating my 27th birthday by playing some Dark Souls nearly at midnight in England. Yeah, man. I know how to party. It only goes up to New Game 12. Oh, okay. In that case, fair enough. He's on New Game 300-ish plus, but obviously the difficulty must be staying for him. But cool. Very cool. Now you need to die quite quickly. Thankfully my sword can pancake you, and that can happen. Pancake! I am a dinosaur, man. I'm already a dinosaur. I'm freaking 27 and I'm playing Dark Souls. If someone had said to me when I was younger, dude, when you're 27 years old, you're going to be streaming one of the best video games ever online to an audience of people, I wouldn't have believed you, but I'd have been happy. I'd have said, I think you're wrong, but that sounds like an amazing fate. I hope that happens. Let's go this way. And then do some grinding at the painted world of Ariamis. And the only reason I'm grinding is so I can take on frickin' Ornstein and Smaug. After taking on those guys, we unlock the rest of the game. Die, please. Thank you very much. Oh, as a ghost. Okay. Another Titanite shard. Always useful. And now we can return to Anor Londo. Now we can return to Anor Londo. Welcome everyone who's currently chilling with us. My name is Josh Strife Hayes. We are playing Dark Souls as soon as we've finished... What? No! You've stopped working, Dark Souls. I was about to sing your praises and then you stopped working. That's okay. We can reload it. That's what PCs are for. Seriously, I just clicked on the teleport to Anor Londo button and it's like, nope, I'm going to crash. Well... How is everyone doing in the chat? I'm going to carry on. My name is Josh Strife Hayes. We're playing Dark Souls at the minute. Normally I play a bit of RuneScape, a bit of Neverwinter, a bit of Witcher 3, but I've decided recently that what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a one-player game. Thanks, Dark Souls. Yeah. I'm going to pick a one-player game. I'm going to finish it. Just play it all the way through and record the whole thing. So anyone watching this video on YouTube right now, hello to you as well. Thank you for catching up with us. Hope you're enjoying my attempts at Dark Souls. When we finish Dark Souls 1, we'll do Dark Souls 3. Then we'll play the sequel, Crash Bandicoot. Then we'll play the sequel, Cuphead. Then we'll play all the other versions. Then we'll play The Witcher 3. Then we'll play Tomb Raider. Then we'll play loads of different games. You know, you guys can suggest what you want. We can play loads of different things. Let's see what happens if I can travel now without it crashing. Please don't crash this time, Dark Souls. My computer pancaked. It's true. My computer pancaked. Examine the Ring of Light. Don't crash. Brilliant. To be fair to Dark Souls, as a PC game, it doesn't crash that often. You know? It's nowhere near Assassin's Creed levels of crashing all the time. Assassin's Creed will absolutely crash all the time. This one doesn't do that. This one does not do that. I've also just realised, guys, that you can for some reason see my mouse cursor on the Dark Souls screen, so I've moved it off, in case that was annoying anyone. Let's rest at this bonfire, so they know that I should be back in Anor Londo. Today, guys, my main aim of the day was collect the Peculiar Doll and get the Silver Serpent Covetous Ring, and both those goals have been achieved, so I'm pretty happy. We've done both of those things that I set out to do. And I'm going to show you one of the best areas in the game for farming souls. It helps if you have a huge, wide, swinging weapon, which thankfully I do. And then I'll show you the best way to farm loads of souls. When you get halfway, or kind of like 60-70% into this game, it does get a bit easier when you get good armor and good weapons. Some people will run the game naked. I'm not one of those people. I'm going to tank myself up in the best armor I can possibly find. And people might look at me and say, oh, you're not challenging yourself. It's freaking Dark Souls. I'm challenging myself enough by finishing it. After this game, definitely Dark Souls 3. After that, definitely Crash Bandicoot. After that, definitely Cuphead again. I love Cuphead. Played it a few days ago, finished it. It was fantastic. So the Painted World of Ariamis is really cool. It's a painting that you get sucked into and you have to fight your way out. One of the difficult things about it is you can't leave until you fight your way out. Okay? I've got 3 more minutes of it being my birthday, so if anyone would like to say happy birthday in the chat, now is your chance. 3 more minutes of it officially being my birthday. If you're on YouTube and you'd like to leave a happy birthday comment on this video, you're more than welcome to. I'll try and read them. Let's go. Okay, fight my way through these guys in here. There's several of them. They're all going to attempt to cut me with daggers, and I'm going to... How are you not dying to one of these hits? Seriously. That irritates me more than anything else. The fact that you're not dying to these hits annoys me more than anything else. Are you going to try and attack me? You going to try? Let's just pancake you, sir. And then let's pancake you. There we go. Scotty, thank you for the happy birthday, and I am a dinosaur. I'll take that. That's deserved. You can throw the knife at me all you want, mate, but I'm still going to absolutely wreck you when you get close to me. There we go. Now, this was the chandelier that we smashed earlier, if you remember. We were walking along those ledges. What a happy, happy fun time that was. I'm sure we all remember the great fun we had doing that. And if I can get these guys into a line, then this attack should, well, if it hit, it would have hit them all. Oh, no, it gets one of you. Okay. And then another one of you. Why am I killing you one at a time? This is not the way I wanted to do this. Just kick them all off. That's cool. They're all dying. Oh, pillage. Give me your robes. I'm sure you can get the Painting Guardian robes from somewhere. Do they drop them, or is it a chest somewhere with a full thing in? Someone in the chat will know. How are you guys doing anyway? Everyone in the Twitch chat, what are you guys up to? Use the Black Knight Axe. Oh yeah, good point. I can use the Black Knight Axe now, can't I? That's going to do more damage. Just check that there's no one following me. And when there's definitely no one following me, I can switch the Zweihander. 195 plus 110 goes to... Yep, way more plus way more. There we go. Cool. And I can still fast roll. FN Husa, the Jungle Girl, now hosting for up to 3 people. Thank you very much. Welcome from the Jungle Girl stream. And FN Husa 57, now hosting for up to 16 viewers. Hello to all of you guys. My name is Josh Strife Hayes. We're currently playing Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 is probably one of the best Dark Souls. Let's admit it. It's an amazing game. So the R1 of this is not actually that slow. And if you hit something with it, it definitely stuns it pretty much all the time. If you are watching this stream from a hosted channel, please feel free to pop over and say hey. Black iron stuff. As soon as I get more endurance, I'm definitely wearing that. I want to chat to you guys. You guys keep me sane while I'm playing. Okay, here we go. See this massive painting? In we go. We examine it using the doll that we found. The painting decides we look like a tasty morsel. It's a beautiful painting, to be fair, and if I owned a 200-foot high church and someone gave me a 200-foot high painting, I would put that there. I would pay money for a haunted painting, just saying. Just saying. Look at how pretty this is. The painted world of Ariamis. It's such a beautiful, picturesque place. I like this area. It's good. Now, there's no returning from this area until we finish. You can't get out of the painted world of Ariamis without going past the boss. Now, you'll notice I didn't say killing the boss. I said going past the boss. Because you actually have the chance and the choice to not kill her. She asks you very politely to leave. And you can, if you want to, just leave. You can totally choose to do that. You can say, okay, you know what, that's fine, I'll just go. Now I'm going to level my vitality up a little bit to increase my health. Oh no, I need slightly more souls first. There we go. Just get a self-portrait, that'll be spooky enough. Scotty, you're a funny man. Let's level my vitality up a little bit so I can, you know, not die as often. Yeah, the boss literally says at the end, please leave. And if you choose to leave, then that's all that happens. You just, you know, leave. There we go. Let's get a back attack with a massive axe. Let's slice you through. These guys are really easy to kill. She's easy to kill and you can cut her tail for a dagger. I remember the first time I tried to kill Priscilla. Okay? I didn't realise that she turned invisible. And I must have spent an hour just hacking and slashing at the air, trying to kill her. Now, what I also don't appreciate is how a lot of the guys here turn invisible. And they also cover you in fire. Attack and smash. Now these guys will explode and infect you. So I very much like it when they die and then roll the hell away. Oh my god, there's the toxic. There's the toxic. So toxic is the thing these guys can give you and infect you with, and effectively it's a poison that does loads of damage constantly. You have to roll away quickly. Yes, Andy, the painted world of Ariamis. I'm going to be farming for souls pretty quickly. If I can run through here fast enough and get to the next bonfire, I think I can remember where the next bonfire is. I want to be able to just open the shortcut, and as soon as I open the shortcut, I'm pretty much done. There we go. Huge Black Knight Great Axe taking massive chunks of health off all these guys. Running through them. How's life going, Andy? Running, running, running. It's a beautiful, beautiful area, but I don't want to be here. There's a dragon on the end of that bridge, which you can kill, which I will go and kill later. But right now, I just want to open the shortcut. I've got a feeling I'm being followed. That feeling was wrong. About the same as last time we spoke. Sorry to hear that, man. Let's open the... Is it a... I can't remember whether you have to open these doors with some kind of mechanism or whether they open themselves. So this is the way to the boss. I don't want to go that way. What I do want to do is open these doors. Do these doors open... Try cave. Locked by some contraption. Okay, so those doors open somewhere. Where do those doors open again? Could someone please find out and tell me? How do I open those doors? I've trained tracking element. Yeah, I know what that means to you, mate. How do I open those doors? Where's the cave? Now this is the soul farming bit. See how many enemies there are here? Look at this. This is how you farm souls. Just run around the back of these guys and then hit all of them in 1 or 2 goes. Once you've hit them, you should start to gather quite a few souls quite quickly. There we go. But you do need to make sure that you actually stay alive because the toxic is killing me. And they can throw stuff at you. So make sure you move for the throw as well. And jump and hit. A lever underneath turns a statue that opens the door. It's on the other side. Is that the one that's down with all the bone wheels? I don't want to think it is. A lever underneath turns a statue. Oh, is that this one? Yeah. That's this statue here, isn't it? And there's a lever somewhere that opens it. I've got to open this statue. This statue has to be turned. But where is the lever again? Do I have any blooming moss? Because blooming moss is what I need to use to stop this stupid... No, I've only got purple moss, not blooming moss. That's irritating. So I need to go down... Yes, it is. It's the one down below with all the bone wheels. And the bone wheels, if I remember correctly, are down here. Bone wheels in an enclosed space. This just gets better and better. Okay. Bone wheels in a stupid enclosed space. Well, you're dying straight away. I've got absolutely no time for you. Code Reader, thank you very much to the host of 57 people. Welcome everyone from Code Reader's stream. I assume you were playing Neverwinter. This is Dark Souls 1. Ever played Dark Souls 1 before? You know exactly how salty I'm going to get at this game. Welcome everyone. If you are in a hosted stream and you'd like to join in with our chat, please feel free to pop over and say hi. I do like chatting to you guys. You keep me sane, especially while playing such a fiendishly difficult game. How has your stream gone, Code Reader? I hope it's gone well. So we've got the annex key. That actually gives us access to a couple of items we're going to need later on. There was a bone wheel I saw just there. I can't even kill you in 1 hit anymore. That's how annoying you guys are getting. I've got to actually kill you in 2 hits. If you become human, you can fight Xanus or whatever he's called, and his armor's awesome. Oh, that's the weird big head guy, isn't it? The one with the huge, strange head that looks like a giant yellow thing. I know the one you mean. This is not where I need to be. This is just an exploding guy that I don't need. I'm going to kill him because why would I not? No, roll the other way. But you give me an item, I'm sure you do. Pyromancy Fire Surge. Cool. I don't need to reverse the hollowing as of yet. I might need to use some humanity to get through this area, though, because I'm very quickly running out of health. Nope, that's a dead end. It's a freaking maze, this area down here, guys. Now, I know the maze needs to lead somewhere. Yep, there's another invisible wall. Yep, I knew the maze led to a huge room full of frickin' bone wheels. No! Oh my god, 18,000 souls. Let me go and get them back. Oh, okay. Carmine, if I can summon you, I might need to do that if you are in. Fine, mate, I'm back at the first bonfire. Let me just do some things. Let me reverse the hollowing, and then I'll see if I can summon you. Carmine, if you want to come and help me, that would be amazing. Oh my god, mic scare. Sorry. Oh, that was irritating. That was so freaking irritating. Okay, man, I'm at the first bonfire. I might not be able to see your summon sign, though. I'm at the first bonfire if you want to do anything cool. Wherever you want to drop your summon sign down, I am level... We're roughly similar, aren't we? I'm level 54. If you want to drop your summon sign down somewhere, I can't yet see it. Kindle the fire. Should I kindle the fire? Don't think I can yet. No humanity to kindle it. I mean, I suppose I could always pop a humanity and then kindle it. Make sure cross-nation matchmaking is on. Hang on, man. Let me have a quick check. PC settings, blah, 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 blah. Should be. Can't see why it wouldn't be. Key settings, maybe? Key settings. Actions. Can't change those during the game. Probably is. I'm pretty sure everything should be there. If not, I'm going to kindle this bonfire. There we go. What's up? I still can't see you, my friend, but I have kindled the fire at least, so that's good. I have kindled the fire. Oh, you were connecting to me. Okay, I've still not seen you. I'm still keeping an eye out for any kind of summon sign. Still looking around for it. How is everyone else in the chat anyway? For anyone watching on YouTube unsure of what we're doing, Dark Souls has a really interesting multiplayer mechanic where you can kind of go and help other players, or you can invade other players and try and kill them by leaving your summoning signs around the world. And then if I see a summoning sign, I can summon someone to come and help me. At the minute, I'm trying to wait to see if Carmine can drop his summon sign around this bonfire somewhere. I can see it and then summon him. But at the minute, I don't seem to be able to see it. I can see some other players sat down resting and chilling. That ghost just there is another player, and I'm guessing that Ornstein with the awesome sword. There we go. Touch summon sign. And then Dark Souls crashes. Let's try that again, shall we? I can't believe it. Literally, I touched the sign, and then it went, game is crashing. But it worked, Carmine. I saw you. I saw you. That's you, that's you. Touch the summon sign, and the game decided to crash. We can try again. If we have the patience to beat Dark Souls, we must have the patience to continue trying. Last time the game may have not saved properly. I know, Dark Souls. You crashed on me. Don't go blaming me for your failures, mate. Don't you go telling me there might be some issues. You need to solve the issues. You need to solve those issues, Dark Souls. This is not my fault. This is entirely your fault. I will load the game, and I will load up the Painted World of Ariamis. But I'm blaming you, game. You don't blame me. Okay, cool. Let's see if I can spot you again. Let's try again. Let's try one more time. If I cannot summon you, if it crashes again, we will try and do this sans summoning, which basically means without summoning. Welcome to everyone who's currently chilling in the stream, by the way. My name is Josh Strife Hayes. We're playing Dark Souls on the PC. This is the Painted World of Ariamis. Carmine, I'm going to attempt this again. We will attempt it again. I can't imagine. That mask is so creepy. To be fair, any mask is kind of creepy. I need to do the process again and stay where you summon me. I will stay where I summon you. I didn't even move. I literally, as soon as I clicked your summon sign, the game just went, nope, deciding to crash, and crashed. We'll try it one more time, or it will fail. Okay, that's fine. I will stay where you summon me. You know what's really weird? This is going to sound really strange, but sometimes unequipping your weapon can make it easier for me to summon you. I've got no idea why, but I read it on Reddit somewhere. I tried it loads of times, and it works. It's really odd. Maybe it was a Dark Souls 3 thing, but I can remember someone saying that unequipping your weapon and then re-equipping it makes your summon sign appear a little bit faster, and through testing we found out that it did. No idea why, it just did. Let's see if we can get you to come and give me a hand. I'm just waiting for the summon sign to appear. Just going to wait for a little bit. How's everyone else in the chat? Anyway, 18 people currently hanging out with us. How are you guys doing? It is 12:14 AM, so like midnight over in merry old England, and I've just experienced my first day of being 27. I know. Don't feel a day over 24. That's fine, Carmine. I'm waiting for you. I'm just running around till your sign pops up. You put the sign down, I should be able to see it eventually. Look at the footprints in the snow. That's a lovely bit of touch they didn't need to put there. It's a lovely touch they didn't need to put there. It's a graphical addition, and I like it. I like any graphical addition that goes above and beyond what actually needs to be there. Hey Tasha, I was just thinking about you actually. How was your scaring night? We are still waiting around to see if Carmine can connect to me. 27, that feels so long ago. We're still waiting around. Tash, welcome. This is Dark Souls. This is the game I'm going to make you play. For anyone who's unaware, Tash will be coming around to mine and playing some Dark Souls sometime soon. She'll definitely be having her own kind of stream on it. I think that'll be great. Okay, we are still waiting for a summon sign from Carmine. You going to drop your sign, Carmine? How's it going? Look at this massive axe I'm using now. Look at this huge, absolutely impractical axe that I can just swing around the place wherever I want. It's great. I'm waiting for you, Carmine. I am holding on. I am holding on for a hero. Holding out for a hero till the morning light. You let me know when the summon signs. You need to redo the process. Amazing night, best one, and it was the busiest one. In that case, I definitely want to hear about it sometime. As soon as you have free time, I definitely want you to tell me about it. You redo the process, mate. I'm going to go and kill these guys back here. You just let me know as and when you're nearby, and I'll see what I can do by just getting rid of these guys. Look at that, 400 damage from a single jump attack. That's not bad, is it? 400 damage. I'm still hanging around. I think I can see you somewhere. Oh, someone just kindled the bonfire, so I'm now on 11 Estuses. That's fantastic. Oh, by the way, if other people kindle the bonfire that you last rested at, you get more Estus. How cool is that? It's another way of the game just... It's got a really odd community feel. It's like we're all alone together. We're all in this oppressive, horrible, heavy, burdensome world, but we're all kind of in it together as well. We're all there, helping each other not die, but still dying really fast. Carmine, I am waiting for you, mate. Don't you worry. I am waiting. Oh, you messed up your hand and shoulder. Why? What happened? I'm guessing it was just an intense night of scaring people. I've been to Newcastle before, though, Scotty. Angels of the North. Beautiful, beautiful statue. If you are chilling on YouTube and watching out, then I hope your day is going well. Please feel free to leave something in the comments and I will try and respond to you. I do try and respond to every YouTube comment that I get because I'm nowhere near big enough to not do that. I'd understand if I had thousands and thousands and thousands of YouTube followers, but I don't. So every comment is important and I like trying to reply and chat to you guys. Yeah, you can hear people ringing the bells of awakening because you know out there someone has achieved something and you can feel glad for them or you can hate them. Dark Souls work very hard to create a world that feels lonely and isolated and oppressive, and it achieved that exceptionally well. And then it just put small hints in this world that other people are being lonely and isolated and oppressed with you. There's just enough connection. There's just enough kind of camaraderie that you know someone else is out there trying. Be wary of tough enemy. You know that other people are out there trying to find you, to work with you, to be with you, to help you. There's a summon sign. Okay. What's going to happen is I'm going to press this summon sign and the game's going to crash. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Yep. Dark Souls Prepare to Die Edition crashed again. I've got no idea why. Are you running any mods on your game? Come on, are you running any mods on your game at all? Because if you're running any modifications, anything that's downloaded extra to the vanilla game, then it won't obviously be compatible with what I'm running. If you're running any extra mods, it won't work with mine. That's really strange. That's really, really strange. We can try it again. I mean, a HUD change. Probably not. It's anything that's not completely compatible. See, I'm not running DS Fix. Or I might be, I'm not sure. I think I am. I know that DS Fix is something that's incredibly important, and I think I did download it years and years and years ago. I think I am running it, but I can't remember. I know. Okay, so guys, you know what we'll do? We'll try it without. We tried to get the whole connection. DS Fix, for all you guys who don't play Dark Souls, and especially the people watching on YouTube, DS Fix is a free kind of patch that you can download that fixes a lot of known errors with this game. It makes the controller support better. It's literally called Dark Souls Fix because it does just that. It fixes what was wrong with several parts of the game. I would very much like the enemies to die so much quicker than they are doing. Thank you. Come on, I've already got, don't you worry. I've already got DS Fix. It's on the Nexus somewhere. I'm 100% sure it's already something I've downloaded. Okay, now I want to be able to kill these guys, but I also want to not get killed by them. I'm going to try and work out how we do that. Scotty makes me feel old, it's fine. Yep, the toxic happens. I'm going to have to just run past and get to the end while dealing with the toxic. That's just going to have to happen. That's a thing that I'm going to have to deal with. Okay, let's just run all the way through the painted world. All the way through, avoiding all the angry people. So many angry people. Yes, stop being so angry. Thank you very much, whoever just followed. Welcome to the party. Thank you for the follow. This is Dark Souls 1. My name is Josh Strife Hayes. We are playing all the way through the whole game, legitimately. We just attempted to connect myself and Carmine so we could have some glorious co-op, but unfortunately the game was like, nope, no co-op for you, and decided to not let us do it. It will work, don't worry. Carmine, thank you very much for the host, anyway. Let's keep going this way. We will make teaming up work, don't you worry. We will definitely make teaming up work. I'm more than happy to find a way to guarantee it works, but until then, I guess I'm just going to have to focus on what else I can do. These guys need to die in pretty much one hit, because there's an entire room of them in a minute. Like a whole frickin' room of them. I really hate these bone wheels, man. Bone wheels are the bane of my existence in this game. They should not exist. Hey, I got my souls back, so that's good. Oh my god, I'm about to lose them again. Come on, let's not lose the souls again. Let's have 2 sips of Estus flasks. Ooh, you're stuck in the painted world now. Ha! You've got to kill the boss just like I have, mate. Welcome to the painted world of Ariamis. Here is the lever that I think turns the thing. I think that turns the statue. Let's see if it opens. Yep, the statue's turned. Once the statue has turned, I should be able... The statue's creepy. Does it start crying as well? It should start crying blood. I feel that should happen. That'd be cool. Excellent. Those doors have opened. Now the doors have opened, we can work out what else needs to happen. You can die, because of course you can. My Priscilla baby can live. Mate, I'm going to definitely kill Priscilla. Priscilla is dying on my watch. Priscilla is definitely dying. Ha! 2 bone wheels. Managed to dodge one of them. That's a a 50% dodge rate. I'll go with that. Now let's climb up here. This is another way out. This is the way that I used to come into here, I'm pretty sure. I can never remember how I get in from here. But if I can get back to the... Where am I currently? Where am I? Okay. I'm surrounded by enemies. That's where I am. Absolutely surrounded. Oh, I can just roll down here. Cool. Problem solved. And can I open these gates? Because that's a shortcut. Shortcut found. And now I'm in the farming spot. Righty-ho, lads. I'll have to sleep. Night-night, Tasha. I'll text you. Have a good night, then. Smacky, smacky. Boom, son. 26,000. That's definitely enough to level me up a little bit. Let's level up the old dexterity so I can get closer to using the spear that I want to use. So guys, this is how the whole farming method works. Change one of the rings, take off the Clothanery ring, replace it with the covetous Silver Serpent ring. So I'm now doing... The covetous Silver Serpent ring gives me more souls. Okay? So I now basically just get more souls. That's pretty much it. Then I go and kill that huge group of enemies in the middle over here. And now I have access to more souls as well. I should farm quite a few thousand every kill. So I'm going to run around them so they all face away from me. And after doing that, try and do a jump attack onto a few of them. There we go. That kills them in one hit. Get them into a nice line so the jump attack hits a few of them. Or at least tries to hit a few of them. After lining them up, I can jump forward and slice. Get rid of a couple. Occasionally put my shield back on so I don't actually, you know, die. Whoa, okay, totally forgot you can throw them. So let's get the old Estus flasks down me. Normally I used to use the Zweihander for doing this, and it was so much easier. So 2 hits will at least take you down. I want to be able to get my dexterity to a level where I am able to use the Silver Knight Spear. Because the Silver Knight Spear has always been one of my favourite weapons, and I think it's just a great weapon. I really do think it's a versatile and fun weapon to use. So that cut me up to 18,000 souls. So I'm going to gain roughly 7,000 souls every time I do that that farming run, if you will. Unknown, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the party. Can I level up my dexterity again to 20? Fantastic. What do I need to get my dexterity to be able to use that spear? That's the question. I need to get my dexterity to... Silver Knight Spear, 22. So I need 2 more levels. Cool. 2 more levels and I can use the spear that I want to use. Absolutely fantastic. That's what I want. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Now let's see how far I can get by using this axe and nothing else. Okay. Yep, managed to hit quite a few of you there. And then you hit me. That is a terrible attack. I'm going to be honest, that is a really bad attack. Thankfully, this should stun a couple, and it's a wide hitting attack, so it hits lots of things at once. If I can get you lined up, the jump attack hits a couple, and that's always a nice little tactic. You guys are going to have to bear with me for this farming run. The reason I'm doing this, so you know, is to kill Ornstein and Smaug. Because without this, I basically can't kill them, because I'm not good enough. I don't even mind saying that, that's truth. One day I'll do a soul level 1 run of Ornstein and Smaug. But today is not that day. That's my impression of Aragorn. Yeah, you can keep dying. Whoa, what? I actually died, but it's fine because my souls are basically there. Okay, I can go fight the Mushroom Invader in a minute. Dying's not a problem because I know I can just run straight back to it. I was planning on going back to the bonfire anyway. Okay? That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So dying isn't too much of a problem because my souls are going to be over here. All I have to do is run past them and not die on the way to collect them. Cool, just like that. See? Just like that. 2 big slices, that's what I need. 2 big slices. That's better. See, this is where the farming comes in. This is much better. If I actually had access to the spear that I wanted, this farming would be so much quicker. Ironic that if I had what the farming was going to get me, I'd be better at the farming. No, didn't lose my humanity. Got it back, mate. Got it right back. One of the great things about it being right here. And move away, jump and smash. Sometimes you've got to farm for a bit. You just got to farm. Sometimes these guys drop their shields or their spears. They're not that cool, but if you want to, you know, cosplay as a Spartan, this is how you start. Thank you, Litty, for joining the party. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyone who's new, my name is Josh Strife Hayes. I'm a gamer, cosplayer, and general geek from England, and right now we're playing through Dark Souls. When we finish Dark Souls, probably Dark Souls 3. Lots of different games. Now, I've also got Soul of a Brave Warrior I can pop, and that should give me access to another level, ideally. Then all I've got to do is get good with the spear again. Because I used to be really good with the spear. That dude just attacked me. That's not cool. Level up. Dexterity 21. I need 19,000 souls to level up to the next one. And then all I'm going to do is throw loads of souls onto Vitality and Endurance. I also... yeah, if I can increase my Endurance, I can wear better armor. And better armor sounds like a good idea. Because, I mean, have you seen me? Come on. Better armor is something that I definitely need, isn't it? Jump into that one. Better armor is something that I sorely need. That's a nice attack, but it takes so long to do. It's kind of not worth doing. Because by the time you've charged up this attack, something's going to have hit you. You know? It's a nice idea, but ultimately the execution is lacking. I'm glad that 2 of those work, though. 2 of those is good. There we go. A few more of you boys to kill. Get me to 19,000 souls. Then I can get the spear I want. Go and start leveling the spear up. Get some Twinkling Titanite. It's a plan, guys. There's always a plan. Okay? I know what I'm doing. There's always a plan. One more farming run, and I should be able to use the spear that I actually want to use. Then I can go and kill... well, I want to kill Harvel, because I need to get Harvel's ring. Oh my god, there's no way I'm going to die to these guys. I am not killing all those Spartan things and dying to friggin' zombies. Not happening. Refuse to let that happen. May as well pop the... ooh, Soul of a Proud Knight. That'll be good. That'll get me a few that I need. How are you guys in Twitch doing anyway? Having a good time? What's everyone up to? Fill me in on your day. Is that close? Pop the Brave Warrior Soul. Should pretty much be where I need to be. Awesome sauce. Dexterity to 22. Fantastic. Did you just call him Harvel? Havel? Harvel? I've always pronounced it Harvel. I've always said Harvel. Is it not Harvel? So, Black Knight Great Axe, don't get me wrong, I love you, but the Silver Knight Spear needs to be used for a little bit. So, straight stab, big slice, straight stab, big stab. Okay, cool. Let's see how the Silver Knight Spear works out for a while. So much quicker, first of all. That is so much quicker. And I like the fact that it's still able to stun. This is good. Playing RS3 while listening to your voice at the moment. Tyrion, I love RuneScape, man. I would definitely play RS3 with you, apart from the fact that I hate RS3. You've only ever heard of the like hammer. Like Havel. I've always said Havel. I've always said Havel. Look at that, see? Look at that crazy stab attack hitting basically everything. See that? That is a farming weapon. That's how you do it. You can even one-hand it and then hit basically everything like that. This is why I love this weapon for farming. It is just great at hitting everything in a huge arc in front of it. And then you can just stab things really well. It's just a great weapon all round. I love this weapon. If I'd have had this spear in the catacombs, the zombies would have stayed dead, because this actually has attached holy damage as well. The fact that it has holy damage means it kills skeletons properly. Good. This spear is what I wanted. This spear is what I needed. Question is, how do you level the spear up? I think you need to use, is it Twinkling Titanite? Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take on the boss, shall we? Until I level this spear up, the best weapon as far as power goes is still going to be the Black Knight's Great Axe. So for just serious damage output, the Black Knight's Great Axe, yeah. Black Knight Great Sword. The Great Sword is cool. What I want is the glaive or the halberd, or the halberd as I pronounce it. The halberd is definitely something I want, but you only get a few chances at the glaive, don't you? You get like one chance to get the actual Black Knight halberd glaive thing. Or one or two chances. There's not many chances. It's the one in the Darkroot Basin, in the forest. There's a knight in the forest that you can kick him off the ledge and it potentially drops it. Yep, that's how I kill Ornstein and Smaug. I haven't killed almost any of the Black Knights yet, so I still have a lot of them to go back over and kill. So I haven't killed the one that has the Great Sword, I haven't killed the one that has access to the halberd, so there's a lot of stuff I've still got left to do, you know? A lot of things I've still got to do. Once these two guys are dead, there's a guy over here that's not fun. He is not my friend. I do, however, want to try and kill him in 2 hits, ideally. 2 hits is exactly what I want. Because otherwise he does stuff like that. There we go. Whoa, 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 roll, 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 roll. Only survive there because I've got Mask of the Child on. Now he always, always, always drops a large Titanite shard. So if you ever need to farm large Titanite shards, that's the guy that you go to. That is the guy. Now Priscilla's back here. Lovely, lovely Priscilla. But I don't want to kill her. You know what? Look, I could kill her if I wanted to. But she actually asks me politely to leave. I talk to her.
Whom art thou? One of us thou art not. If thou hast misstepped into this world, plunge down from the plank and hurry home. If thou seekest I, thine desires shall be requited not.
She basically says, if you don't belong here, please just leave. And I could cut her tail off and get it as a dagger and kill her, or I could just let her live and leave her world, because I have no point to be here. I have no place here. This is not my world. So you know what? I'm going to leave. She asked me nicely to go, so I will go. That's a beautiful, beautiful thing to ask. Okay? That is a beautiful thing for her to ask. She just said... She just said I can leave, so I'll leave. It's a nice thing to ask. I appreciate her asking that. And then you recreate the opening scene from GoldenEye N64 by leaping off the dam and then shooting the guy on the toilet. Take that. And now we're back in Anor Londo. We're back in Old Faithful. There we go. She makes the paintings that store the dead. Yeah, she's cool. I like her. I've got no reason to hate her. She is fine. She is a lovely, lovely person. And I'm going to kill this guy with a huge axe. So I guess what we're doing now, guys, the only thing we have left to do here is to take on Ornstein and Smaug. However, with it being 20 to 1 in the morning and me having work tomorrow, I will in a minute call that a day, have a good night, and tomorrow we'll be back at it. I think I've got rehearsals tomorrow. It's Sunday, so yeah, I probably have. But we are now in a much, much stronger position. Ornstein and Smaug are up there, but I want to rest. So guys, tomorrow we take on Ornstein and Smaug, now that we've got the Mask of the Child, the Black Knight's Great Axe. We've leveled up so we can use the spear if we need to. We've got way more strength and way more dexterity than the last time we tried. We're in a good position. Everyone on Twitch, thank you very much for joining me tonight. I appreciate you being here for this birthday stream. Everyone on YouTube, thank you so for watching. We will have another video out ASAP. You guys have a good night. I'll catch you next time when we finally, hopefully, kill Ornstein and Smaug. Have a good night, guys. Take care.